Hi all, in this video I am going to discuss the concept of work object locking. In our previous videos we have seen rule set locking. The word locking, don't be confused. Okay, rule set locking we have seen in our earlier videos. How to lock the rule set and all. Why we are locking the rule set? This is the reason. See, what is rule set locking? Control whether developers can add, edit, or delete rules in a particular rule set version. So, just for versioning, we are locking rule set versions. When a rule set version is locked, no one can add or modify the rule set in that particular version. So, they'll use the next version. You usually lock a rule set version after promoting it to higher environments to prevent the accidental changes. Okay, after if we want to deploy our rule sets into production, we will lock and deploy. Okay, so see, this is the example. First version is locked, so we cannot do any changes in the first version. So what we will do, we will use the second version to continue. This is rule set locking. So this is not our concept in this video. This video, our concept is work object locking. I already discussed how to do the rule set locking in our previous videos. You just go and watch. So our concept is work object locking. What is work object? What is work object locking? So, prevent multiple users from updating the same case or work object at the same time. For example, I have one scenario. See, there is a one lab. So, let's take BTech. So, in BTechs we have lab sessions, right? So, in lab hour, there will be two faculties for a lab session. Okay, in that they want to take the attendance. So first faculty is trying to give the attendance. So anyone can take the attendance, right? So first faculty opened the portal and he is trying to give the attendance to the students. So at the same time, second faculty is sitting somewhere. Somewhere means in the lab, he's sitting maybe in the second corner. He also wants to give the attendance. He don't know that first faculty is giving attendance. So if he open and this first faculty also open, if he is giving P and he is giving something, he is modifying. So first faculty is trying to give attendance, so he put P. Then after second faculty comes and put P here or A here, absent or present. So it will give confusion. Like assume this as a share point. If two users are accessing at a time, so it will give complications. So to avoid this, once the first faculty is logged into attendance sheet, so it should give some error to the second faculty to prevent, like first faculty is already giving the attendance, you can hold until until when he finish the work. After first faculty is closing this attendance sheet, then second faculty can open and give the attendance. If someone is asking permission to go somewhere, these things will happen in our BTech life, right? We will inform faculty and we'll go somewhere. So if we want to give the attendance to that particular people, after this first faculty is close the sheet, then he can come and give the attendance. These are the things will happen. So for this, to prevent the second person to enter into that work object when the first person is working on it, we will use the concept of work object locking. So prevent multiple users from updating the same case or work object at the same time. So I'll change the color. Okay, reason ensures data consistency to avoid conflicts. Two users are trying to update the same what are the application. So forget about the example, I already gave you the example. Okay, types of locking in Pega: default locking, optimistic locking, no locking. So I'll show you what is this. So first I log into our application using two IDs. First I log in with devimpl, and in another browser I logged into the same application using devimpl2. So two user IDs I have used. So I'll practically show you what is happening here. Okay, so here I'll go to app. From devimpl2, I have used in Edge browser. Here in Chrome browser, I have used devimpl, two user IDs. So first I logged in. I'll open V24003. This work object I have opened. So it's only read access. So after clicking on go, it will go to the multi customer service. Why this is coming like this? Should not come. Yeah, it is asking me to enter the data. Now, what is the case type I have? Case number V24003. If the second user also, oh, I opened from App Studio or what? Oh, Dev Studio only. Now I go to Chrome browser. Okay, here what I will do, Dev Studio. I'm going to open this 24003. What will happen? We'll see. We'll go. See, it is giving error. V24003 is currently being modified by developer devimpl2 and may not be editable simultaneously. So we are already opened here. One user is already opened this work object V24003. So it is not allowing other user to enter into the same work object ID. Just like, okay, I'll give you one more example for better understanding. So, hope you are aware of this application from Chennai to Vishakhapatnam or Srikakulam. I'll give, we'll check. Oh, wait, nothing is coming. Let it be. That application is not working, seems. See, while booking the tickets, if one user is trying to select the seat, then the same seat another user won't be able to select until and unless this user cancel to book the seat. Once he is under the process of booking the seat, it will give some blank. Okay, it will not allow some other person to book the same seat. So this is just for example, forget about it. Okay, so here if we open a case, then the same user, another for the same work object, another user won't be able to open. This is what this locking mechanism is. So how this locking mechanism will work? This we want to know. So there is one class. I'll explain from here only. Okay. The class name is nothing but, oh, this Y is not working. What to do here? I'll copy. System locks is a class. Oh, it's not allowing me to go. Array, my Y is not working. Is there any way to copy? Mm. This is the class. Right click, definition, test connection. We can see the table name. So this class is mapped to the table called PR syslogs. Where is the table? Okay. So what I'm trying to say here is don't be confused. So I'll quickly revise. Once we open a work object, if one user open the work object, the same work object will not be opened by another user. It will throw the error. But how it is working? So for that there is one class called system log. System logs is a class. It will store the values into some table. The table name is nothing but we can see the table name from test connection. The table name is PR syslogs. Okay, I'll open the table and I'll show you. If the record is there in the table, then it will not open. So I'll show you. Wait. Why are too many? Okay, PG admin. Where is it? I have this table right. Why this is asking me to set up again? Okay, I'm sorry, some interruption. Yeah. So this islox is a class. We have seen the definition of this class. Okay. Right click, definition. We are just checking how the mechanism will work. After the test connection. So PR syslogs, this is the table name. How to open the table name? Go to PG admin, then right, schemas, data, then tables. After the table, we need to search the name. Okay, I'll close it first. PRSys, PRSYS. Okay, this is the table. Okay, from here, what you will do? View all rows. So if I clicked on here, so the data is coming. So one record is there. What is the one record? The create operator is IMPL2. Now that means from which account we opened? From IMPL2 only we opened. That's what there is showing. So if I close this record, what will happen? If I close the record from here, So what will happen? We'll see. We'll go to the table, we'll refresh it, we'll refresh. Okay, it's not refreshing. Okay. We'll do one thing. Mm, What we will do, again we will open it. That's what we will do. What else we'll do? If I go now here, where we've opened that Chrome browser only, right? Now if I try to open the V24003, if I click on go, it's allowing. Earlier it is not allowed. So we'll try to open from here now. Go. It's not allowing. So when it will not allow, if there is something here, it will not allow. So refresh it. This pgadmin 4 seems not working good. So I'll do one thing. I'll close it. It's not actually refreshing. Okay. I'll open again. That's what we can do. Okay. Earlier the case was opened by devimpl2. Now I opened with devimpl1. This is devimpl. Okay, not one devimpl. So in devimpl2 we are unable to open it because we opened from devimpl1. So how the locking mechanism will work? We'll see. Schemas, tables, PR, syslogs, view all rows. Now we'll see. Now see the devimpl2 gone. Why it's gone? We have closed from this here the case earlier. So what I will do, I'll close the case from here now. So in the table what it is showing, open name is devimpl. So this is our devimpl, right? So this is our devimpl login. So I'll close this case and I'll reopen the table. What will happen? Yeah, actually, it should refresh, but I don't know why it is not refreshing. Okay, we'll try to refresh. Okay, I'll rerun it. Okay, See, now the data is gone. Once the data is gone, if we try to open from another operator ID, it will work now. See, if I try to open the case now, it is allowing. So what will happen? Again, if we run it, the data is coming. Dev impl2 is opened. So this is how this mechanism will work. It will store into the table called pr syslogs. If the data is here, then it will not allow another user to log in. If the data is not here, then it will allow user to log in. This is what I am trying to say. Because of some interruptions, it's got disturbed for some time. Okay, hope you understand the video. If not, I'll repeat quickly. So 7 minutes, right? I will repeat in 2 minutes quickly. So our motto is, if we are trying to edit one data, so another user at a time should not be able to edit. For this, there is one mechanism called work object locking. So work object locking will prevent the other users to edit the data when one user is doing, already logged in user is doing. For that, we have used two IDs to log in our application. One is devimpl2. This is our devimpl2, and another one is I have used in Chrome browser, that is devimpl. Okay, first I am trying to open the case number, so I will open with another different case. I have opened the case 24001 case I have opened. I'm going to open it so I can able to edit it from 1. So if I go to Edge browser 24401, okay, if I open it, then what will happen? 24401. If I open the same work object ID, so what will happen? If I click on go, it is not allowing, because v2400 is currently being modified by devimpl, that is from Chrome browser. We have logged in with another user credentials. So how this mechanism will work? There is one class called system logs with referring to the table PR syslogs, that is in our database. The table is here. So if we run the table, so our job ID will come here. Okay, 24001 we opened by whom? devimpl, because we opened from Chrome browser. So first ID is opened, this case ID. So because of that, the second in Edge browser we are unable to open the same ID. So when we can able to open the say, this one from Chrome ID. So once the user is done with the work and close the work object, so means when the user is committed, then we can able to open this. Okay, that means he's done and submitted. Okay, something he submitted, he closed this case, then now this user can able to open it. See, I'll refresh it, or else I'll just refresh it. Okay, maybe it will go somewhere. Okay, 24001, remember that ID. Okay, I'll try to open that ID now. So I have deleted from Chrome, right? If I execute this, see the table, that first one will delete. See, first one is gone, because nothing is open now. So that's why first one is gone. If that is gone, so we can able to open the record now. See, if I click on go, it will open. Okay, it will open and it will ask the data. This is how this mechanism will work. That is what work object and sys locking. Okay, there is three types of locking. One is acquiring lock and releasing lock. Releasing lock means we have deleted the case, means submitted the case. That's why we have released the lock. That's what happens automatically when a user opens or start editing work object. Ensures single ownership of updated at the same time. Okay, that is how that means acquiring locking. Release locking means lock is released when the work object is saved and committed. Means if the work object, the entire work is done. See, submit, 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 submit. The case is completed now. If we try to open from here, 24401. Okay. Case is completed. That's why it's not allowing. So if the case is closed, then we can open it as I shown you earlier. Okay. It can also be released when user exit without committing or when another authorized action forced lock to release. So these are the basic details I have explained in this video. Full details will explain you in next video. Until then, bye.